Hello everyone and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make a sweet which is very delicious. It's called Kataifi and there are so many different versions of it, and it's very popular in the Middle East, Turkey, Greece and Cyprus. I have made it so many times before and everyone and everybody loves it. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share with you my own version. And here we have all the ingredients we're going to be using to make it. The first thing to do is to prepare the syrup. Place the sugar in the pan and the rest of the ingredients, which is the lemon peel, the cinnamon stick and the cloves, and 2 cups of water. I'm using boiling water because it helps the sugar to dissolve quicker. And place it on the stove. Turn the gas on high and keep stirring until the sugar is dissolved and bring it to boiling point. When it starts boiling, turn the gas right down and let it simmer for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, add few drops of lemon and a tablespoonful of honey. I'm actually using Cypriot honey, which is the best. When the honey is dissolved, turn it off and put it to one side to cool down completely. And now we are going to mix the nuts together for the filling. But first, reserve some of the pistachios to be used later. Place the rest in the bowl, together with the almonds, the walnuts, the sugar, and the cinnamon, and mix it well. And now we are going to make the Kataifi. And over here we have the Kataifi, which is shredded filo pastry, and I'm going to divide it into 26 portions. Okay, when you finish dividing it, take one out and cover the rest to prevent it from going dry. And now we can begin making the Kataifi. Spread it out and brush it with butter. And then place 1 tablespoonful of the nuts and roll it. And I'm going to place it in a Pyrex which has already been greased all over. And get on with the next one. And place it in the Pyrex closely to the first one. And continue until you finish the whole lot. I'm just finishing the last one, and I'm going to show you exactly again how it's done. So we spread it out, and I don't want to waste any of it, so I'm going to gather everything together and place it in the middle there. Okay, brush it with butter. And then the nuts. And if you have any nuts over, don't worry about it because we're going to use them later. And roll it tightly. And place it in the Pyrex tightly together with the others. And finish them off by brushing them over with the butter. And now I'm going to place them in a preheated oven, 160 degrees Celsius, for 50 to 60 minutes or until they are golden brown. It's been cooking now for over an hour and it looks golden brown and it's ready to come out of the oven. Once you take it out of the oven and it's still very hot, pour half of the syrup over it. Give it half an hour to soak in and then pour the rest of the syrup over it. After half an hour, pour the rest of the syrup over it. And use all of it. Believe you me, it's going to soak it all in. By the way, I've only managed to get 24 pieces. And the reason for that is because the Kataifi that I was using is very, very fine. And people do say that the fine one is better. And to finish it off, sprinkle it with the rest of the nuts. And of course, the reserved pistachios. Before serving, let it rest for 3 hours, or preferably overnight. It always tastes better the next day. But in my case, 3 hours, it has to be enough because I have a gathering next door. See you then.
So nice. Lovely. Try one. Really
I
nice.
will. Yes, I will.
Thanks.
They will. They are
I
You
will.
don't like
I
it.
suppose it's very lovely. Delicious.
That's
Very
you go.
Oh, I got the recipe.
I have
Very
another.
delicious.
I have another piece, I think.
Okay.
Honestly, delicious.
I can definitely vouch for what they said. They are absolutely delicious, and I'm going to have another one to show you what they look like. And that's how you want them to be. If they look like that, it means you have a very nice Kataifi. And I'm going to have a little taste again. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, you find the time to make it yourselves, because it is really delicious. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my video, and please join me again with my next recipe. Bye for now. And now I'm going to go back and join my family.